A good habit is not just about how much fat it made you to lose or how much money it earned for you. It's about how much it changed your perspective about life. When we talk about the habits that can improve our life, we usually talk about meditation, waking up early, eating healthy, working out, and many more. Even though these habits are extremely powerful, but in the beginning it requires a lot of motivation and energy. So that's why for a while let's just keep them aside. This video is all about the 5 simple or minimal habits that you can follow anywhere, and to follow these habits you don't have to buy anything or you don't have to torture yourself. Almost all of these habits are so simple that you can do them while driving, while taking a shower, or while even when you go to the sleep. As I keep on saying, when you want to improve yourself, you have to choose the smallest action in the beginning, because you have to match how motivated you are to how capable you are to actually do something. Number 1, self-talk. Okay, I love this one. The problem all of us have that we are our last priority. Even when we go outside, we are constantly thinking about the other people. Is she looking at me? Why he is so arrogant? Will I look dumb if I do that? And so on. This kind of thinking creates a different world inside of you where everyone is winning and you are the only victim. When we were teenager, we had our own identity, an identity that defined our actions and behavior. Someone was good at football, someone could talk good, someone could even write good, someone could also sing good, paint good, study good, and so on. But when we got trapped in the cultural myth that our society runs on, like girls shouldn't do jobs or boys should get settled before turning 26, our real identity faded and life seemed black and white instead of a rainbow. Self-talk is an incredible tool to witness that rainbow again. I remember a quote, talking with yourself is like a conversation with the universe, and I couldn't agree more. What once seemed a dumb idea now is an integral part of me. Self-talk is how you open the door to the self-love. The best thing is you can do this thing anywhere you want, but I would recommend you to do this while you go to sleep. Just talk about how your day was, talk about certain actions or whatever comes to your mind. Just talk and talk. Self-talk gives you a path to look into yourself, to assess your strengths and weaknesses. Every sport athlete that I have followed in my life have one thing in common. They talk with themselves like they are the only one in this universe. Every road begins from you, and self-talk will not only help you to find that road, but also it will keep you focused on that road. It gives you a strength to endure when everything is working against you and keep you humble when everything is working for you. I'm so obsessed with the idea of self-talk that sometimes I would run out of the topics and then I would go to internet and try to find the topic so that I can talk about it. To solve this issue, I created an app called Talks. It will just literally help you to give you the new topic every day. You can install it to your phone by adding it to home screen and just pick up the start, and then it will give the topic and one inspirational quote for you guys also. So now you have got the topic will change every single day. You can record yourself while talking, or you can just stand in front of the mirror. So in that way it will help you to stay focused on the things that you're talking about. It really helped me a lot. If you want to use it, I will put the link in description. If you guys have read The Power of Subconscious Mind, you probably understand how important role subconscious mind plays in our daily decisions. You might have seen people who are tremendously disciplined even without being harsh on themselves. It's because their subconscious mind is disciplined. Visualization is how you can reprogram your mind. When I first started learning neuroscience as my first step to the self-improvement, I got to know that our mind can be rewired to do certain things that we don't even like. Things can change if you consistently feed your subconscious mind and show it your better version of yourself every single day. It's all about playing that mental movie inside your mind where you are the lead character who is better version of who you are right now. But don't just imagine, feel it, feel the ambience, feel the vibe, smell, the noise, everything. Make it alive. The best thing about visualization is that it will help you to face your fear in the easiest way possible. The thing is, our mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is fake. That's why sometimes we get scared as hell in our dreams, because our mind doesn't know that it's the fake thing. You can explore this loophole and consistently convince your mind that you are built for great things. The way I do visualization is pick up my favorite song and start playing the music with me as a superhero. And again, visualization is free. You can literally do it anywhere. All you have to do is just close your eyes and play with your imagination. We have a problem in avoiding social media autopilot. We have a problem in overcoming addiction. We have a problem in finding the passion in our life only because we are not self-aware. But what do I mean by self-awareness? Right now, you might be sitting or laying down while watching this video. You are the subject, while the space you are in, the things that you can see around you are all the objects. The thing is, every second of our lives, the subject, that is you, is always constant. The only thing that changes are the objects around you, the space that you are in. While you, the subject, is how everything is being experienced, but still we are focusing only on the objects, paying no attention to ourselves. Are you aware of the experience that you are having in your life, or you are just pushing through it? Take an example of a tennis ball. When you squeeze it, in some part it gets contracted and from some part it tries to expand. But that's not the real nature of a tennis ball. The real nature is a perfectly rounded shape sitting idle without any movement. Basically, a tennis ball moves away from its reality momentarily when we apply an external force. And when we constantly keep on applying this external force, it never gets a chance to witness its reality. Self-awareness is like focusing on the screen instead of a movie it is playing. As screen never changes its real nature, it just takes a temporary form of what movie it is playing. And when we watch a movie, we are not aware of the screen that it is getting played on. Yeah, of course, we can see the screen because we are seeing the movie, but we are not aware of it. We are aware of the movie. The answer to self-awareness leads back to only one thing, and it's actually only one letter, that is I. Because self-awareness is nothing but what I am thinking, what I am feeling, and what I am experiencing. And when you add a why to such what question, like why I am experiencing, why I am thinking, why I am feeling, you will open a door to your inner reality. It's only then you will realize that how much mental waste that you are carrying with yourself. I'm the firm believer of the fact that writing teaches us how to think, but it's not our day-to-day thinking. It's the critical thinking that I'm talking about. The kind of thinking you need when you want to make bold and uncomfortable decisions. Thing is, writing did teach me how to think. Now, I'm a big fan of reading, but I really think that reading is more about what to think, while writing is about how to think. So this is my diary that I started writing in 2009, and this is one of my prized possessions. But I used to write only 6 to 7 times a month only. I was not a daily writer. But this was the thing that really shaped my thinking and all. Writing is communication, and before I publish my work on the online platform, that is before I communicate my work with you guys, I communicate with myself with the help of a pen and paper. It's almost similar to the self-talk that we discussed in point 1, almost. Now, that being said, I totally understand that some of you might not even like writing, or some of you might not even have a time to write. But you don't have to write for internet, you don't have to write articles, no. All I'm asking you is just write 5 to 10 minutes every week, that's it, and write about your daily life, what is going on with you. You don't have to write about philosophy or anything at all. Just write what you are feeling right now, that's it. You can write poems if you want, you can do even shairis, but the important point is you communicating with yourself. We constantly crave for new things. We constantly want to add new things in our life to elevate our current experience. But we truly know how long this experience lasts. The shoes that you bought yesterday are not going to provide you the same experience 50 days later. We all add new things in our life to elevate our current experience, but it's all temporary. And being grateful is how you can keep that experience alive. Constantly acknowledging the fact that you have better life than the people who has to live on the street or those who have to eat only once a day will make you realize how rich you actually are. It's all about the perspective. Poor people think you are rich and you think top 1% are rich. Being grateful breaks all of these gaps like good and bad, rich and poor, Being grateful will help you to look at life with completely new perspective. You can be grateful anywhere you want, but I would recommend you to do this when you just wake up. Like, just look around. You have a bed to sleep, you have a food to eat, you have a job to earn, and college to learn. Once you start valuing the things that you have, you will find a peace with less things in your life. I have 2 hoodies, I have 2 t-shirts, and I am more than happy about it. And I know 2 years before it was not the case at all. I would constantly crave for the new clothes. I mean, it's not bad actually, people can have it, but having less things and being grateful for what you have right now help you to value your life more. So be grateful, folks. Much love. Thanks for watching.